Today we are going to continue with middle school math, and we're going to be figuring out how to add and subtract decimals. So adding and subtracting decimals is just like adding and subtracting regular numbers, except that you have to line up the decimal, and let's see how we're going to do that. So I'm going to use this visual that I created here, and this is going to help us line it up. So here's an example, and what I see a lot of students do is I see students just put the number down and then just put the second number underneath like this and start adding. Now this is not correct. Why? Because here the decimals are not under each other. They're not aligned. So here is the decimal for this number, and here is the decimal point for this number. And the decimals have to be aligned, and that means that they need to be right under each other or on top of each other, almost like in a line. So let's do this again. What we're going to do is use the chart so that we're going to line up the decimal. So I'm going to start with this number here. It has digits before the decimal point. Order does not matter in addition. We don't have to, you know what, actually we're going to change it. We don't have to start with that number. So if you want to start with the 0.97, we have to put it further in. We're going to have to move it over because we need to make sure that the 22.1, that the decimal is lined up. So you may have to play around with it until you realize how to put it into the chart so that now you see the decimals are lined up on top of each other. So that's the first step, line up the decimal points. So you can use the chart to help you, and sometimes you're going to have to use a bigger chart, sometimes a smaller chart. Now it says step 2, put zeros in the empty spaces. So I'm going to use a different color for that. And it's important to do this, especially for subtraction, so that you don't get mixed up with what you're adding or subtracting, but especially for subtraction, because that 0 is going to be important. So now it's just regular addition. This is addition, so we are adding. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring the decimal down in the answer. So our answer is going to have a decimal point right here, exactly where the other decimal points are. And now we're just going to do regular addition. So 7 plus 0 is 7. 9 plus 1 is 10. We're going to add the 1 here, and then 1 plus 0 plus 2 is 3, and then 0 plus 2 is 2. So our final answer, and let me get a red pen for that, is 23.07, which is 23 7/100, or think of money, $23.07. So what is important to remember here is that we must line up the decimal, and then we must put zeros in the empty spaces, and then after that we just add and subtract like usual. And the last step that's important to remember is bring down the decimal point. Exactly where it is, that's where it's going to be in the answer as well. So if you like this and you want to use this for yourself or for your students, whether you're a teacher or a homeschool guardian, you can get more worksheets like this on my Teacher by Teacher website, or you might want to go on Amazon as well. It is called Simple Visual Math. The links are below. You can also follow me on Pinterest, and make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. And now back for another example. So here we have a subtraction of decimals problem, and we're going to do the same thing, but instead of adding, we're going to subtract. So I'm going to show you a few things that I see some students do. I see sometimes students go like this. They put the 1.9 here, and they don't even think of lining up the decimals. What they do is they just put the next number here like this, and then they start subtracting. But this is wrong, incorrect. So the chart is there to help you see that the decimals need to be lined up, and if they are not lined up, here they are not on top of each other. This decimal is here in the second row, and this is in the first row. I'm sorry, column. This is in the second column, this is in the first column. So what we need to do is we need to do it again. It doesn't matter where you put the first number. Sometimes you're going to have to move it over, but that's okay. You use a pencil and erase or start with a new chart. And now I'm not going to put the point over here for the 0.06 600ths. I'm going to put it over here. This is the correct way to put the numbers into the chart, because here the decimal points are lined up, and that's the first step. Line up the decimal points. So now I'm going to do the second step. The second step says put 0 in empty places. So I'll put 0 here, and I'm going to put the 0 here. And now I'm going to subtract. Subtraction could be a little bit more difficult for some students. Let me use a different color. So 0 minus 6 is a subtraction, as we see here and here. 0 minus 6, I can't take 6 away from 0, so I have to make it, borrow from this, make this an 8, and change this. This becomes a 10, and 10 minus 6 is 4. 8 minus 0 is 8. And now I just bring down the decimal point exactly where it is to be in my answer, and then 1 minus 0 as well. And this is my answer. One and 84 hundredths, or 1.84. If you think of money, that would be $1.84. So that's all there is to it. You just line up the decimal points. That's very important. That's something that I see a lot of students forget to do. You can use the chart to help you. If you need to add another column and get a bigger chart, there are different problems on the worksheets that I've created to practice. And the hope is eventually you can do this without a chart, but if you need a chart, you can create the chart yourself if you're doing an example and there is no chart there. So if you want to get more worksheets like this for practice for you or for your students, whether you're a teacher or homeschool guardian, you can go to Amazon, or you can go to my Teacher Pay Teacher store, and you can also follow me on Pinterest as I create new worksheets. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. And I have linked my other videos at the end of this video as well. Thank you.